Were you the child who was always called mature for your age or an old soul? While adults meant it as a compliment, for you it often felt like a heavy burden. You weren't just mature, you were surviving. Psychology has a specific term for this: parentification. It happens when a child is forced to take on adult roles emotionally or physically. If you skipped your childhood to hold everything together, here are the psychological traits you likely carry today. 1. You have extreme hyperindependence. You struggle to ask for help, even when you are drowning. Psychology calls this counterdependency because you learned early on that the adults around you were unreliable or overwhelmed. You internalize the belief that you must do everything yourself. You view needing others as a weakness or a burden. You are the strong friend everyone relies on, but you secretly feel that you cannot rely on anyone. 2. You are hyper-vigilant. Do you walk into a room and immediately sense the vibe? This isn't just intuition, it is a trauma response called hypervigilance. Growing up, you likely had to monitor your parents' moods to keep the peace. Your brain developed a highly sensitive radar for emotional shifts. Today, this makes you incredibly empathetic, but also constantly exhausted because you are always scanning for danger. 3. You are a fixer. If there is a crisis, you are the first one to jump in and solve it. This comes from a childhood dynamic known as role reversal. You learned that your value came from your utility, cooking dinner, mediating arguments, or soothing an emotionally immature parent. As an adult, you might attract chaotic partners because your brain is wired to feel comfortable only when it is managing a crisis. 4. You struggle to play. Psychologists note that parentified children often miss out on the developmental stage of unstructured play because you were busy worrying about real problems like bills or emotional stability. As an adult, you might feel guilty when you relax. You feel a compulsive need to be productive 24/7 because your brain associates doing nothing with being unsafe. 5. You have a high tolerance for neglect. This is the most painful trait. Because you grew up putting your needs last, you developed self-neglect. You are used to going without comfort, without attention, without care. In relationships, you might stay with partners who give you the bare minimum because, to your subconscious mind, receiving crumbs of affection feels normal. So if you are the responsible one, the fixer, the old soul, remember this. Your maturity was a survival strategy, not a personality trait. But now that you are an adult, you are allowed to put the weight down. You are allowed to be the one who is taken care of. If you want to heal the child inside and understand the adult you've become, hit that subscribe button now. Because on this channel, we don't just grow up, we grow whole.